Hi.
Criminal case, my lord, this case, my lord. And except for the review order, my lord, case
What is the date of?
he has been suspended with effect from 18/11/2024, my lord.
What is the ground?
Ground is that, my lord, he has been placed under suspension in terms of Rule 6(2), my lord. And Rule 6(2) says that, my lord, after his release, if the arrest is not in connection with his official duty, then he will be released. And secondly, my lord, after issuance of this order, the review has not been done for extension of the substitution.
Yes.
He has not informed the court members regarding this release of the case. My lord, I have filed an additional affidavit, my lord, 25, my lord. Yes. That was not served. Page 25, my lord.
So, have you informed the authorities about the
Because after this release, he went to join the review, joining the letter, my lord.
But there is a joining letter.
That was not accepted by the department, my lord. And he was informed verbally that he had been placed under suspension. And subsequently, he has been handed. He had the suspension order was handed over to him, my lord. So obviously, the department was aware of this, my lord. Now, also, my lord, he is before your lordship now, department is aware of his release, my lord.
Therefore, lordship, this case may be considered as part of the rapid process that this honor, the judgment of this honor. Yes.
Yes. So,
21.
yes. What is the law in this particular paragraph?
After the date of the function, lordship, this is the department, lordship. This order will come from the date of this release.
So, but the court says it is to be presumed that they have noticed.
In this case, lordship, when the verdict petition was filed, lordship.
You file your response. You file your response 1 week within 1 week. Within which consequential order? You should want to say.
The additional affidavit is not available in the lordship.
I will give my lord.
I said, if you want to counsel, you submit that. In addition, our petition, we have the petition of the final extension. Mr. J.P. Gusar and addition submit on the file submit. No public addition of himself. And then speak. Ninth of May of this time.
Can it be also 13 rows? More time. 13.
The ninth is fine. I can get just anybody respond to that. Yeah. The copy of the
Item 6.
What will happen?
There is pending before order, it is higher order.
Since the first order will notice not be issued, that's the price.
Yes.
It's 27, 2020.
2024. And Mr. Guy submitted instructions and
Item 7.
you're changing memorandum of detail and already a judgment.
But at that time, it was pending for the launch. We have filed the minus 25 marks.
Right, but now it will be covered by the judge.
Minus like that.
He was promoted as officer in charge of Reservation in my 2011. And by this order, my lord, he has been reverted back. With the order, my lord, on recommendation of the DPC, held on 20th June 2024, Sri Jayanta Dev Sharma, the petitioner, the actual candidate SRDC number who was promoted to the post of officer in charge SRDC by government notification dated 12/8/2011 is hereby reverted to the post of textile chemist with effect from 12/8/2011. So, my lord, from my retrospective date, my lord, he has been removed. Then the private respondent has been promoted by the next order on recommendation of the Departmental Promotion Committee meeting held on 20th June 2024. Manoj Kumar Guru, research officer, design HRDC is hereby promoted to the post of officer in charge HRDC Ambari with effect from 12/8/2011 against the vacant post under regulation 4D. Now, my lord, on the same date, one more order has been passed that your worship finds at page 193 on recommendation of the DPC held on 20th June. Textile chemist is hereby promoted to the post of officer in charge HRDC Ambari Guwahati with effect from 23/9/2019. Now, my lord, he has been reverted and then promoted. And the my lord, in the reversion, reverted post, my lord, during this period, the private respondent has been sought to be given the benefit. Then, my lord,
So what is the grievance?
grievance is my lord, two-fold, my lord. Firstly, I could not have been promoted there, but certain litigations earlier. And the court directed that we put the DPC once again. There are two orders. And my lord, this has not been carried out as per the direction of the honorable court. That is the one that you lordship will explain. Now, my lord, the apprehension of the petitioner is that because of his reversion during this period, my lord, his salary may be my lord, for that will maybe recovered. That apprehension has come because of the fact that my lord, the calculation has been made. My lord, I have made a statement. At my lord is 286.
So instead of 2011, now the promotion will affect.
Yes, my lord. So during that period, my lord, if my salary is recovered, that is the apprehension at this stage, my lord.
Any notice of recovery has been issued?
No, my lord.
No.
But then some calculation has been made. One document I have annexed.
May I, my lord? My lord will come to page number 176 of the writ petition, my lord.
Hmm.
Why this reversion happened, my lord? My lord,
No, why reversion is fine, but how can you recover from him?
my lord, we haven't issued any such. This
All
is an
right.
apprehension.
Mr. M.K. Chaudhary and senior counsel listed by Mr.
M.M. Kashyap.
M.M. Kashyap and counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. Apprehending that in the light of the notification dated 2 notifications dated 26/2024, by means of which the writ petitioner was reverted from the post of officer in charge HRDC with effect from the date of his promotion on 12/8/2011 and thereafter, again promoted to the said post with effect from 23/9/2019. The petitioner has apprehending that in the light of again so and so, the authorities might make an attempt to make a recovery of salary and allowances paid to the petitioner. He has approved this code by filing the instant writ petition. I have perused the amendments made in the writ petition, also considered the submissions made by Mr. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel for the petitioner. Mr. R. Dhar, learned standing counsel for the Handloom and Textile Department, Government of Assam, submits that there is no memorandum issued till date for recovery of any excess salary to the petitioner, and as such, the apprehension is unfounded. He, however, seeks 4 weeks time to obtain complete instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Dhar has appeared and accepted notice for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3.
my lord.
No formal notice is required to be sent to the said respondents. Extra copy of the writ petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned department counsel so as to enable him to obtain instruction. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 4 by registered post with AD within a week from today. Third, on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the submission made by Mr. Thar, learned departmental counsel, no interim order is deemed necessary at this stage. The petitioner would, however, be at liberty to approach this court by filing appropriate application if any attempt is made by the authorities to make recovery from him during the pendency of the writ petition.
Please, Your Lordship. On last occasion, Lordship, the respondents were directed to give the instructions regarding the marks obtained by the petitioner.
In fact, the contention raised by the petitioner in the writ petition is the results were not declared. That was the primary consideration, contention. In fact, Lordship, the results have been declared and published in 2 all India newspapers. And he was not successful. That is another aspect of the matter, Lordship. Here,
Result.
it was clear one. Mata did him, yeah. Mata did. That's a minor problem.
Yes, Mr. Bora,
In that case, Lordship, I do not have a case. Because they have already.
then we'll
published.
close it.
Yes, Lordship.
Heard Mr. S. Bora, R. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, learned DSGI, appearing for the respondents. On 8/4/2025, this court had passed the following order. Today, when the matter is taken up, Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary has produced a copy of the written instruction according to which the results of the recruitment process was published in the newspaper within quotes, the Times of India, unquote, bracket, Kolkata and Guwahati edition, bracket close, dated 7/3/2025. Since the petitioner was not successful, hence his name was not included in the final merit list. Responding to the above, Mr. Bora submits that if that be the case, then his client does not have any case to pursue in this matter. Taking note of the above submission of the petitioner's counsel and by retaining a copy of the instruction dated 22/4/2025 submitted by Mr. Dev Chaudhary, this writ petition stands closed.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Compassionate appointment, Your Lordship.
compassionate appointment.
Man. ELC has recommended the case of the petitioner, Your Lordship.
We issue notice, heard Mr. A. Rahman, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. A. Rahman, petitioner. You are appearing for?
My lord, I'm for the excise department.
We'll issue notice at this stage. It was the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance expressed in the writ petition pertains to the prayer of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground. Mr.
I call it.
I. Kolita, learned standing counsel for the excise department, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has appeared and accepted notice for the respond number. You have for respond number 2. 2 and 3, and Mr. I. Kolita, learned SC, excise department Assam, for respond number
1 and 4.
Service of notice deemed to be complete in this case, extra copies, etc., etc. Who is appearing? Item 11.
P Das. A Burwa.
We'll just wait for some time. At the end of the motion, call this matter.
Lordship, here we have very limited grievance, Your Lordship. I preferred an appeal against the order of my removal from service, Your Lordship. Thereafter, 4 months have gone by, Your Lordship. They have completely decided to sit for the matter.
Let it be on Monday, my lord. I'll have the instruction, then it can be closed within the time frame, my lord.
Heard, Mr.
Speak on here.
P. Katonia and counsel for the petitioner. Peruse the amendments made in the writ petition, considering the limited nature of grievance expressed by the petitioner, which is pertaining to non-consideration of his appeal referred before the departmental authorities. On the request of Mr. B. Gogoi, learned additional AG, Government of Assam Finance
5-5.
Department. This matter is directed to be posted again for motion in the next week, Wednesday, 8/5.
My lord.
So as to enable him to obtain preliminary instruction and appraise this court. List accordingly. So then make it 7/5. Seven five. I got tell him to make it 7/5.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, my senior T Das is on leg in court number 9, your lordship.
Hmm.
The matter may kindly be passed over for the time.
Also, in similar case, already notice has been issued by another coordinate place. This is the order.
Okay, let him come. We'll
Lordship,
just
Lordship,
wait for
copy
it.
has not been served on us. Respondent number 2, Agriculture Department, Lordship. Copy has not been served on us.
Copy has not been sent.
Lordship.
Just wait, let him come, we'll pass it on.
Bless.
May I please, lordship? Lordship, senior counsel is on leg in court.
Okay, but
Thank you.
only one passover, huh? Next time.
Pass.
This is the for non-payment of minimum pay scale. I'm paying here for as per the open industry.
But Mr. A. Borolani, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioners is pertaining to refusal on the part of the respondents to extend the benefit of minimum pay scale to the petitioner who are allegedly serving in the Manas Tiger Reserve Forest, Baksa, as special provider, bracket, casual worker, bracket close, for last 18 to 23 years. Mr. P. Nayak, learned standing counsel, BTC, prays for 6 weeks time to obtain
Lordship.
instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Mr. Nayak has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
And what about the others? Then we'll go serial.
Forest level.
Your name, please, your name. Since Ms. R. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, Environment and Forest Department, Assam, has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1 to 4. And Mr. P. Nayak, learned SC BTC for respond numbers 5 to.
5, 6, 7, 9, and 10.
What about 8?
8 lordship, which is his lordship.
Acha, to Gogoi 8 could.
Lordship, 1 remain lordship, respond number 4 lordship. By A. Saliha's name may be recorded. Finance lord.
Acha, it 1 to 3 or 8 on Mr. Nayak, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10. And Mr. H. Oli, learned standing counsel, Finance Department, Assam, for respond number 4. Service of notice deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned departmental counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Let the matter be listed again by reflecting the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the cause list.
Hey, please, your lordship.
Yes.
This is a pension matter
Hmm.
in which I was receiving pension, but after the impugned orders by the respondents, I have allegedly received excess pension from the respondents. And now they have asked me to deposit the pension again back to them. recover the
Where
pension.
is the order?
The impugned communication are is page number 37. Lordship, page 35.
Excess,
His grievance is against the bank, Lordship. Respondent number 4 and 5. I'm for 1, 2, and 3, Lordship. If you want to agitate against me, then you have to go to the cat,
the
Lordship.
writ petitioner here heard Mr.
Mehul Shah, M. Shah.
M. Shah, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner herein is a retired employee serving under the NF Railway, Maligaon. Full stop. Agreed by the communication dated. What is the communication?
17 to 25
17 to 2025.
and 27 to 25.
Where is 27 to 25
Page 38, Your Lordship.
and 27 to 2025 issued by the. She is an employee of railway or bank?
She retired.
She retired
as
as
a
an
railway
Aya from the railway hospital. It is an Aya.
In the communication dated 27 to 2025, whereby an order has been issued for recovery of a sum of rupees 14 lakhs 4,560 as excess pension drawn by the petitioner. The instant writ petition has been filed. Mr. Shah, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that his client had retired as a
Aya.
Aya, drawing a meager sum and being a retired employee belonging to the class 4 category or class 3.
Group D category, Your Lordship.
Group D category of employees in view of the law laid down by the Supreme Court in the case of Rafiq Masih versus State of Punjab versus Rafiq Masih, Sailabai, to reported in so and so. No recovery is permissible in these facts situation, full stop. Mr. B. Chakravarti, learned standing counsel for the Office of AG, A&E
No,
Assam.
Lordship, CGC.
Learned
1, 2, and
CGC.
3, Lordship.
Appearing for respond numbers
1, 2, and 3.
1, 3, and 3, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Chakravarti has accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 2, and 3. No formal notice is required to be sent to the said respondents. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned standing counsel so as to enable him to obtain instruction. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respond numbers 4 and 5 by registered post with AD. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, it is hereby provided that no recovery shall be made from the pension of the petitioner without the leave of the court.
Your Lordship, if I must submit, her account has also been logged for the time being. Her savings bank account where the pension amount is stored has been logged for the time being.
Then you make it 3 weeks. You have to serve notice then. Recovery has been made and the bank account of the petitioner has also been frozen by the respond numbers 4 and 5. I said no recovery. So the prayer made by the petitioner's counsel pertaining to the unfreezing of the bank account shall be considered on the returnable date.
I have already sent for instruction, my lord, regarding transfer measure, my lord.
Where the petitioner is putting in his voluntary retirement within to be retired by May 2026.
Actually, you have not received instruction.
Not, my lord, 2 days, maybe, I have already informed that concerned authority, my lord, they require some time, my lord, they have already.
We'll
sent
have it on Monday and we'll
Monday,
pass an
yes,
order.
madam,
Heard
Monday.
Mr. Armagundal and counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. A. Gayan Lanet, CGC appearing for the respondents who submit that intimation about the pendency of this writ petition has been communicated to the concerned authority and a response is awaited within 2 days. In view of the above, Ms. Gayan has made a request to post this matter for motion again on Monday. That is 5/5/2025. Prayer allowed.
Yes,
Office
must
to
have,
list this case for motion again on 5/5/2025. Second time.
Lordship.
You write, none appears for the petitioner even on the second call. Mr. N.J. Gogoi,
For
learned counsel
respondent
for
of 4,
the
5, 6.
respondent numbers 4, 5 and 6. Now report
Respondent number 2.
Ms. R. Bora, learned counsel for the respondent number 2. And Mr. T. Upot T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government. Who is for 3?
Finance.
Finance.
Finance. So any serially reading, Mr. T.C. Chutia for 1. Ms. R. Bora for respondent number 2. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned additional AG for the finance department. For respondent number 3 and Mr. N.J. Gogoi for respondent
4,
number
5,
4,
6.
5 and 6 are present. Since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, let the matter be listed for motion.
Lordship,
aggregate.
Agriculture Department name may be
By
reflected in the
reflecting the
correspondence.
name of Learned Standing Council, Agriculture Department, Assam in the court.
Obliged.
Also 13 also same was.
Huh?
Item 13.
List along with item 13.
Obliged.
Yes. Who is appearing? Item 14.
Regarding DP ballot, DP drone against him ballot.
Yes. Are you appearing?
No, actually he came, but.
Notice to double that together.
Let it come up next week. Let her senior come. Your senior is not here.
No, he's not.
We'll have it next week.
Next week.
When this matter was called up for the second time, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the arguing counsel is not available. As such, a prayer has been made to post this case for motion again in the next week. Mr. T.C. Chutial and the additional, there he comes. Yes.
I'm sorry, my lord. My lord, matter
Sorry.
relates to my lord departmental proceeding, my lord. Even after the second so cause notice, my lord. Inquiry, after the inquiry, I have submitted my reply, but the proceeding is resting there, my lord. It has not been proceeded further. They can conclude it, my lord.
So what to do? Notice or motion?
Notice,
motions?
notice,
Huh?
My lord.
What do you want?
My lord, if matter can be disposed of, if my respected
Achha.
senior friend agrees that they will come.
Would you
to
like to
logical-
obtain instruction? We'll have it on 14th of.
He says, well, second so cause notice issued.
Hmm.
If the inquiry report is submitted,
My lord.
and then they can dispose of it.
Why don't you find out what is happening?
Yes.
We can
It is required, my lord. It-
On
13th of May.
My lord.
Yes.
13th of May, Mr. A.R. Bhuyalani, counsel for the writ petition, appears the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance expressed in this writ petition is of two folds. Firstly, after the conclusion of the inquiry proceeding and despite the reply submitted by the petitioner pertaining to the second so cause notice, when did you submit the reply?
My lord, it is on. My lord, at 6/11/2024, my lord. Page 61.
6/11/2024.
My lord.
The departmental proceeding has not been brought to its logical conclusion without any valid reason.
My lord.
Stop. Secondly,
But I am still under suspension, my lord, without
The-
the,
petitioner is under prolonged suspension without any justifiable ground, and he has also not been paid his subsistence
my
allowance.
lord.
First of Mr. T.C. Chutial, an additional senior government advocate Assam, prays for time till 13/5/2025 to obtain preliminary instruction responding to the grievance expressed in the writ petition. Prayer allowed. List this case again on 13/5/2025 as a fixed item. 2 extra copies of the writ petition
I'll
were
stop
furnished to Mr. Chutial during the course of the day.
Oblige.
Obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? I
Yes.
have lost the contact with my client, lordship.
Sorry,
I have lost the contact with.
you have lost contact.
Lordship, he's not receiving my phone also. I think I have, at the time of 21 and a year 21, lordship, I have filed this case. He
Hmm.
was of the age of 58 years.
Hmm.
Now I think he has been retired by this time. Also,
So what to do?
so I want to withdraw my name, lordship.
You want to withdraw?
Yes.
You want to yourself withdraw or you want to withdraw the writ
No,
petition?
my name, lordship.
Ms. R. Bora, counsel appearing with the writ petition submits that due to long pendency of the matter before this court, he has lost contact with the client. Further, it is not within our knowledge as to whether any live issue survives in the writ petition at this stage or not. On such ground, Ms. Bora seeks postponement of this matter for 4 weeks so as to enable her to do the needful. Mr. A. Fukan, Learned
For-
Counsel. What we
Respondent 1 and 2, my lord.
respond numbers 1 and
1 and
2.
2.
Ms. S. Borua, Learned G. Assam for respond number 3, 4, 5, and 6, and Deepaladigo, and so and so for 3, 4, 5, and 6 are present and do not have any objection to the prayer. In view of the above, registry to list this case again after 4 weeks.
DPA.
May please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, by this application, lordship, I want to implement lordship new incumbent as respond number 4 lordship in the contempt petition lordship. Yes, ma'am. Page 7 lordship, I've given the details lordship.
This is a problem. I don't know how to solve it. You have already implemented him as respond number 4.
Proposed lordship.
That's a problem. I have been pointing it out and I cannot make an exception in one case. See, he is the opposite party number 1 in this IA. He is not the opposite party number 4. The problems happen because everything you write here goes into the CIS. Supposing I dismiss this writ application, then also he will continue to be respond number 4. I can't help it. Either you can have it before any other bench, or you have to withdraw and file appropriate application.
I will be allowed to withdraw lordship.
All right, on the prayer of Miss, this is what I had pointed out some time back, and then I cannot now pass two different kinds
Then
of
I will
orders.
be allowed to.
This on the request of Miss P. Bhattacharjee and counsel for the applicant, made with the consent of Miss A. Gayan, done its CGC. This IA is permitted to be withdrawn with liberty to file.
Yes,
application.
Okay. For revision, I would like to.
Promotion matter, my lord, for my information, the petitioner has expired. Probably matter has become infructuous.
Your lordship, they were supposed to file an affidavit. but they
Petitioner
did-
has expired.
Yes, lordship. Then,
Is it correct?
yes, lordship, we
All
recently
right,
got
then
to
we'll
know.
close it.
Your lordship, in that case, the legal heir should get the benefit.
Uh-huh.
His legal
the
heir should get benefit.
Prayer for promotion was considered and it was rejected by way of a speaking order. This was under challenge.
Your lordship, the petitioner was not even entitled to ACP. He did not even get ACP. So, the respondent counsel was,
Then you file
Substitution,
substitution
yes,
application. When did the petitioner expire?
your lordship, that will, that I don't know. I'll have to.
I also can't tell the date, my lord, but he has expired to my.
But that's all right, but what she's saying is that if there is a claim for MSAP benefit,
Yes, that part of
Then-
course it will come.
then there is a surviving cause of action.
Not,
So you can't say.
on that point, my lord, I will have the instruction only. Because if that was not granted, it will have. to be
Miss, your name please,
M. Borwa on behalf of N. Havelia.
on behalf of
N. Havelia.
whose name should I write? Only one is permissible.
Your lordship, N. Havelia.
She is in the court today.
Your lordship, she is not available.
Then how can she appear if she is not in the court? Your name please?
M. Borwa.
Ms. M. Borwal and counsel is present for the petitioner and submits that although the writ petitioner in this case has expired, yet there is a surviving cause of action and therefore
My lord, no prayer into to that regard, my lord, and no pleadings, my lord. Whether,
let her, and therefore she be granted 3 weeks time to
yes, yes,
file appropriate application for substitution.
my lord.
Mr. B. Gogoi Learned Additional AG Assam appearing for the respondents on the other hand submits that from the prayer portion in the writ petition, it cannot be said that there is any surviving cause of action.
My lord.
Moreover, the writ petition has already abated. Be that as it may, in view of the prayer made by the applicant's counsel, application for substitution, if any, along with petition for condonation of delay, if applicable, be filed within 3 weeks from today. It will be open for the respondents to take any objection in the matter as may be permissible under the law. Just accordingly.
That in this matter, that we had declared on last occasion and break time for affidavit, and order is that if not filed, then matter will be proceeded ex parte.
My lord, I am ready without affidavit even. Affidavit is not filed. It's a matter of compulsion and appointment, my lord.
My lord, it is a matter of seniority.
Sorry,
It's a matter of
Oh,
seniority.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord.
you are
I-
now
I
ready
just-
or not ready?
Now not ready, my lord. I just mixed up with two items.
Then the matter, another day may be fixed for final disposal, my lord, without affidavit, I will, because I am to show some judgment. Matter is that he has been transferred in public interest and placed in the bottom seniority.
So you wanted to fix some other day,
15th, my lord, maybe.
15th May.
My,
Heard Mr.
yes, not.
Esnath Leonard counsel for the petitioner. Here is the order dated 38/2024 passed by this court. Despite the categorical observation made in the order, no affidavit has been filed till today. Mr. Mr. R. Dhar Leonard counsel for the respondent submits that the admission hearing of this matter be conducted without any counter affidavit. In view of the above and on the request of learned counsel for the petitioner, let this writ petition be listed again on 15th of May 2025 for admission hearing as a fixed item.
Obliged.
We may be allowed to file reply affidavit, my lord, against the affidavit of the AG, man. So now I have gone from, my lord, that some recovery has been made. There is no the statements of recovery. That I have to clarify, man. Otherwise, the amount will be recovered.
Acha. On the prayer of Mr. S. B. Sinha, learned counsel for the petitioner, 3 weeks further time is granted for filing rejoinder in response to the affidavit filed by the respond numbers 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned G. Assam is present on behalf of the state.
State did not file any affidavit.
Whereas Mr. R. Boro, learned counsel is present for the respond numbers 4 and 5. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
Lordship, series of Gabura matters are pending in another court, Lordship, which is listed today. Lordship, let it be come along with that matter, Lordship. Item number 2521 of 19.
Now give me the case number.
2521 of 2019.
Yes, Mr. Karim.
As per last order, your lordship, respondent has submit to affidavit in opposition 21/10 of 2022.
Yes, Lordship, let it be come along with that matter, Lordship.
All right, heard Mr. A.R. Karim, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Writ petitioners also heard Ms. R.B. Bora, learned standing counsel BTC, who submit that a batch of similar writ petition wherein the same issue is involved are pending before this court, and therefore wherein counter affidavit has been filed, and therefore you have filed counter affidavit in those cases.
That case is looking after by P. Nayog,
No,
Lordship.
it's a counter affidavit allied, and therefore this matter be tagged along with WPC number 2521/2019 and the batch of connected writ petition. Mr. J. Henry, learned standing counsel for the Revenue Department,
1 and 3.
is present on behalf of respond numbers 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
And UFO? And Ms. S. Burwa, learned G. Assam for respond number 6. Since the prayer made by the learned SCPTC has not been opposed by Mr. Karim, same stands allowed. Registry to do the needful. Obliged. For listing the matters together.
Deeply obliged.
$25. You are appearing for whom?
For Health Department, madam. 25.
What is this matter?
My lord, matter the petitioners are seasonal worker, my lord, DDD sprayer. They are not regular, their service is also not continuous. So they are claiming for benefit under Rupen Das, my lord.
You are appearing, Mr. Boro?
Lordship,
Huh?
I.
You're not sure.
I'm not sure, Lordship. I have to obtain instruction in this case.
No, no,
Lordship.
whether you are appearing or not, you are not sure.
No, I'm appearing for Lordship. On behalf of C.
Then you are not sure about what?
Lordship, here I have to
He is
obtain.
asking for dismissal today itself.
No, Lordship.
No,
Then
he is asking. Are you asking?
My
Mr.
senior may be heard, your Lordship. He is on like in court.
Are you asking for dismissal today?
Yes, my
itself?
lord.
He may be heard, your Lordship. He is on like in
Who
court.
is your senior?
C. Bora, Lordship.
Oh, see. File your affidavit. Mr. R. Boral and counsel has appeared for the writ petitioners. Mr. D.P. Boral, understanding counsel, Health Department, Assam, submits that, your file affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
Submits that 4 weeks further time is required for filing affidavit. Although this is an old matter pertaining to the year 2018, yet having regard to the nature of controversy involved in the writ petition, I am inclined to grant 4 weeks further time to the department as last chance for filing affidavit. Let this matter be listed again after 6 weeks by tagging the affidavit, if any, filed by the department.
Objection.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, my lord, we need some time to file an affidavit in reply, my lord.
2018 matter.
My
On
lord,
the
that-
prayer of Mr. S. Bharali, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, 4 weeks further time is granted as last opportunity to for filing rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respondents. Miss B. Sharma and CGC is present on behalf of the respondent number 1. None is appeared for the other respondents.
Okay.
List the matter accordingly.
This matter, my lord, petitioner father died in 99, and third times, my lord, his class was, my lord, considered. Even though he is not covered. One time his 5% is not fulfilled, and then 3 years balance is not there, that has been rejected. My lord, is fit case for dismissed, my lord.
We'll do it. Let the petitioner's counsel come, none appears for the writ petitioner on call.
Petitioner
Mr. P.C. Chikia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, and Mr. Ardhar, learned standing counsel for the PWD are present. Since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
May I please, as your lordship, my lord, this case is absolutely covered by an order passed by my lordships, my lord, regarding WPC 5937, my lord. The my lord matter relates to my lord recorder certificate class, my lord course training.
1 minute, 1 minute. Just one.
My lord.
Yes, What do you say? Is it
Something
covered?
is different, Lordship, my lord, that training period already been over. Now, my lord, news yet, my lord, that service rule has been come.
So according to you, it is not covered.
Not covered.
No, my lord, absolutely same batch, my lord, appeared in the same time, my lord.
That is already covered in the 2021 itself, Lordship.
Now here the advertisement is of which year?
My lord, same advertisement, my lord, the advertisement dated 27/1/2020, my lord.
And here the advertisement is dated 22/1.
22.
My lord. The
So
principal,
in
my
a
lord,
span of 5 days, two different advertisement issued.
my lord.
Lordship.
In a span of 5 days, two different advertisements issued for the same category of. Here he says that 22/1/2020, okay.
My lord. My lord, the grounds which the earlier in this petition, my lord, exactly similar to the present
Now,
ground.
what is the score of the petitioners here?
Lordship, my lord.
My lord, yes, yes, select list, my lord, I have annexed, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, may be pleased to find, starts at page 42, my lord. Successful candidates, my lord. My name, my lord.
Page 42.
Yes, yes, my lord. Ahmed Nawaz.
Hmm. Where is the name?
Yes, yes, my lord.
In our affidavit, we have stated clearly in the paragraph 59.
Paragraph?
Page 59, Lordship, sorry. Paragraph number
My
10.
lord, at page 44, annexure 6B, my lord, kindly, my lord, the serial number 2 is the, my lord, petitioner number 2, and the serial number 4 is the petitioner number 1, my lord. They have secured 88 and 86.67, my lord, and the above the cutoff mark, my lord. Now, my lord, in the list of successful candidate, what they have done, my lord, they have brought in that reservation policy, my lord.
Just 1 minute.
My lord. Hold on.
No, the petitioners in that order which you are relying upon,
My lord.
their names are also in the same select list.
The select list, my lord. What?
Where are their names?
No, my lord, in my petition, my lord, what they have done, my lord, in the list of successful candidates at page 42, annexure 6A, my lord, our name has not been included. We have been ousted by applying the provision of the reservation, my lord. Now, some reserved category candidate had been inducted against the available vacancy, but my lord, the if we go by the list, my lord, which they have published at page 42, my lord, page 44, my lord, the list of unsuccessful candidates wherein we have been shown as an unsuccessful, my lord, the marks which we have obtained, my lord, is above the, my lord, that reserved category candidates, my lord, 88 and 86.67, my lord. Now, our case, my lord, is that.
But has any unreserved category candidate securing lesser mark than you been accepted, has been allowed?
No, that is not, my lord. Now, my lord,
Reserved category will obviously score lesser mark than
my
you.
lord, my lord,
That is why they get through reservation.
my lord.
But a case of discrimination will be made out if any unreserved category candidate
No, that
securing
is,
lesser mark.
my lord, that I am fully bow down, my lord, but only thing is that, my lord, the judgment which my lordship has delivered, my lord, and wherein basing on a division bench order, my lordship is held there. My lord, in these categories of, my lord, training, the law of reservation is not applicable. Now we have to go by the merit, my lord, as all candidates should be belongs to the open category, my lord. Now, if we, the present petitioners are.
What has happened to this order? Any appeal preferred?
No,
Sir, no, Lordship. No.
Why?
my lord, that only there on that time, my lord, only one seat was my lord vacant, my lord, he has been my lord
So
taken.
that's all right, but
And
if you do not prefer appeal against these orders, then you have to implement it and the court will have to go.
my lord, that reservation policy in the my lord that rule 92 that is there. According to my lord, that vacancy arise, my lord, those fellow in the district, my lord, this selection has been made, my lord, according to the vacancy.
Reservation is applicable for appointment.
Lordship.
Article 16(4).
No, but this selection was made on the basis of the reservation, my lord, that vacancy lordships. My lord, that is not that the forget, my lord, that we have been appointed, my lord, that the person has been going for that.
Have you stated that in your affidavit?
Lordship in the paragraph 10, lordship,
Paragraph 10.
my lord. They did not file any reply regarding that.
Hmm.
It is for the appointment, my lord, that reservation they are dragging in, not for the purpose of training. my
But
lord. My
perhaps you have to file a response
One
to para 10
my lord, my lord.
because this is a contested matter now. He is not
Contested matter.
agreeing.
My lord, I had an impression that as there is an order passed by my lord, my lord.
Yes, but that order was passed
My lord.
such long time back.
That is
Why
correct.
this matter was kept pending, I don't know.
My
It
lord,
should have been tagged along.
my lord.
You want to file a rejoinder?
Yes, my lord, I'll controvert this, my lord.
All right. Then how much time you want?
About 2 weeks, my lord.
And the prayer of Mr. A.R. Bhuyan and counsel for the petitioners 2 weeks time is granted for filing rejoinder of it.
Theatre.
Mr. J. Henry, Learned SC, Revenue Department, Assam, and Mr. T.C. Chukye, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, Assam, are present on behalf of the official response. You file your
Yes,
response, then we'll see.
Oblige.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly see the order dated 10/3/2023, your lordship.
Yes, let him.
Last paragraph, your lordship. Learned Departmental Counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction and apprise this court as to whether on the date on which the petitioner's case was considered by the SLC, vacancies were in fact available in the other departments which could have been acted upon in the light of clause 15 of ON dated 1/6/2015, your lordship.
My lord, this particular instruction is awaited, my lord. I have written letter though. It is awaited. Otherwise, even my lord, if you go by page 25, my lord, twice our case was my lord rejected, my lord. And 2013, my lord, our parents died, my lord. We are in 25. And
What instruction are you waiting for?
my lord, whether that para 5, na? OM of
Clause 15,
clause 15 of my lord 2015 OM, my lord, whether in other department there was any vacancy. But my lord, now after our OM of 18/9/24 and the series of my lord judgments, whether this case can my lord, further continue.
It's up to you. You want to argue finally for disposal today or you want to obtain instruction? You first clarify that.
Maybe dispose of, your lordship, whatever.
Dispose of means dismissal.
After argument, lordship, because the 24 OM, this petition has been pending since 23, your lordship.
Then in view of the OM of 2024, no relief can be granted. take down, heard Mr. A.R. Shom, learned counsel for the writ petition, also heard Mr. Ardhar, and your PWD.
PWD, my lord. My friend will take.
PWD appearing for the respondent numbers.
Respond number, my lord. One and four, my lord.
1 and 4, full stop. Miss A. Talukdar and G. Assam is present on behalf of respondent numbers 2 and 3. Full stop. The parents of the writ petitioner,
The husband of
the husband of the petitioner, who was serving under the government of Assam, died in harness on 16/9/2023, 2013, 16/9/2013. Thereafter, the petitioner had filed an application seeking appointment on compassionate ground. When did she file the application?
Lordship, that particular date I cannot, Lordship, but
The date
yes.
on which the application was filed is, however, not available on record. Full stop. It appears that the SLC according to the petitioner, her case was duly recommended by the district level committee, (DLC), but it was not considered by the SLC. Hence this writ petition. Full stop. After Mr. Dhar, learned standing counsel PWD submits that after the office memorandum dated 18/9/2024, there is a complete ban on appointment of candidates on compassionate ground, and therefore the prayer made in the writ petition cannot be considered at this point of time. Similarly, the submission of Ms. Talukdar, Learned G. Assam. Mr. Shom has not denied or disputed the fact that after the OM dated 18/9/2024, a writ of mandamus directing the respondents to consider the case of this petitioner would not lie. However, it has also been brought to the notice of this court that by the judgment and order dated 3/4/2025, passed by a coordinate bench in batch of writ petitions being WPC number so and so, and the connected matters wherein the OM dated 18/9/2024 was assailed. Certain observations and directions have been made in paragraphs 9 and 10. Under the circumstances, and as agreed to by learned counsel for both the sides, this writ petition is being disposed of by providing that you examine our case in the light of para 9 and 10 of that judgment.
There are 9 and 10, my lord.
Or we'll give her liberty to apply. In the light of, in view of the above, this writ petition is being disposed of as granting liberty to the petitioner to make appropriate application before the competent authorities. If a proper case is made out on facts in the light of the observations made in para 9 and 10 of the judgment and order dated 3/4/2025. With the above observation, the petition stands disclosed of. Give the date and the case number, the 3/4.
Case number is, my lord, writ petition 342 of 2025. Let's see this.
Writ petition 342 of 2025 and the connected matters. And the date of judgment is 3/4/2025.
3/4/25, my lord.
Item 30, 31, 30.
Meet with the Lordship. My lord, may I humbly request my lords to take up item number 32 first, my lord. 32, my lord.
Lordship, as per court's last order, Lordship, I was supposed to bring on record in seal cover about the candidates of EWS and other categories, last candidate. Lordship, I have been asked to pray for a little bit more time, Lordship. May take it up after 2 weeks, Lordship.
In person, the order that was passed on the last occasion, my lord, they were to produce the candidates who were selected, my lord, the marks obtained by the past selected candidates in each category, my lord.
When do you want it?
Lordship, any date after 2 weeks, Lordship,
After?
2 weeks. Earlier, Lordship, seal cover record was produced, but it didn't reflect the last candidate number.
Take down Mr. H. Buragoy, Learned Counsel is present for the writ petitioners in this batch of writ petitions on the request of Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel for the Agriculture Department.
No, Lordship, State Level Recruitment Commission, SLRC.
Standing Counsel for the State Level Recruitment Commission, bracket SLRC. This matter stands adjourned till 15/5/2025 so as to enable him to produce the records as called for by this court in seal cover. Mr. T.C. Chutial and additional senior government advocate Assam is present on behalf of the state. Registered to list the matters accordingly.
I'm highly obliged, my lord.
May please, Your Lordship, matter relates to compassionate appointment, Lordship. The petitioner's father was working as a Khalasi under the respondent 7, respondent number 6. And his father died in the month of October of 2015. And he applied for compassion appointment in the month of December of 2015, Lordship, before the respondent number 6. His second application was on the month of February of 2016, Lordship. And his final application was in the month of February of 2023, which was forwarded before the DC of Mangaldo in the month of December of 2023. And after that, we have not received any reply to that.
But now compassionate appointment orders cannot be passed because of 18/9/2024. You can only make an application in terms of that judgment. Does it cover your case?
Petitioner applied.
Doesn't matter. The scheme has been stopped.
15.
The scheme has been stopped regardless of when the petitioner. You examine it then.
Okay, Lordship.
All right.
Fine.
On the prayer of Miss
Yunanda.
and a counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable her to examine the impact of the judgment and order dated 3/4/2025 passed by a coordinate bench in WPC number so-and-so and the batch of connected writ petitions, wherein the OM dated 18/9/2024 issued by the government of Assam was put under challenge. Ms. J. Gogoi, Learned SC, Mrs. So Mr. S. Buru, Learned G. Assam, and Ms. J. Gogoi, Learned SC, Water Resources Department are present for the respondent. Go through the para 9 and 10 and see what relief can be granted. Otherwise.
Lordship, matter relates to Lordship withholding of 2 increments, Lordship, with cumulative effect, Lordship. Last 2 occasions, Lordship, they took adjournment for filing affidavit, Lordship, BTC.
They means who took adjournment? Who is to file affidavit?
BTC, Lordship, Board and Territorial Council, Lordship. Mr. B. Chaudhary is appearing.
B. Chaudhary was here just.
And just now he has some other item, I think. He was lacking some other code.
So what is to be done today?
After some time, just let him come, Lordship.
Time being.
Here also an affidavit from the Accountant General is awaited, my lord. That will be required, my lord.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, he is prayed for wrong pay fixation of pay prayer for Lordship. So it is the
Prayed for?
wrong pay fixation, Lordship.
There is a wrong fixation of pay, my lord.
So Lordship, the Administrative Department, Health Department is the authority, Lordship, to decide, Lordship, whether he is entitled or not, Lordship.
The Health Department, my lord, in their one of their replies, my lord, at page
Fixation of pay, pension, these are all to be done by the administrative
Yes,
department. The accountant general's role is only to verify, scrutinize whether these are in accordance with law or not.
Sanctioning authority is the government, Lordship.
Yes, my lord. Health Department,
My lord. I need some time, my lord. We have received some instruction That directorate is communicating with the government, my lord. They have sought for some approval for a waiver of the access, if there is any access denial or something like that, my lord. So we need some time. Just now I have talked, my lord. So, my lord, they are communicating with the government. So some time may be granted. He is receiving the provisional pension, my lord.
That we have received one.
And let them have.
Yes, yes.
Mr. P.K. Muni, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. It appears that the lead petitioner is aggrieved due to wrong fixation of his pay. In the meantime, the petitioner is retired from service and he is receiving the provisional pension. Mr. D.P. Bora, learned SC Health Department, Assam, appearing for the respondent numbers.
Respondent number, my lord. 1 to 3, my lord.
1, 2, 3. Waits for 4 weeks further time to complete his instruction and file affidavit. R.K. Talukdar, learned counsel is present for the respondent numbers 4 and 5. In view of the prayer made by Mr. Bora, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. The respondents to continue to pay provisional pension to the petitioner until further.
Okay.
Now, until the matter is finally resolved.
Let's say in this case, we are waiting for instructions. So kindly 3 weeks time may be granted.
Upen Das, pay scale.
Minimum scale of payment.
She wants some more time.
Okay.
All right.
Date, my lord.
All right. Heard Mr. M.H. Ansari, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Ms. N. Bora, learned standing counsel for Panchayat and Rural Development Department, who prays for 4 weeks further time to obtain instruction. Prayer is allowed. This writ petition will be listed again on 16th of July 2025 as a fixed item. In the meantime, the departmental counsel to obtain instruction and file affidavit.
Please, Lordship, my lord, can it be taken up after some time, my lord? I am being led by senior counsel, Mr. Didas. He is on legs in court number
What
9.
is the matter about?
Lordship, regarding the production of records, Lordship, the petitioners have applied for the post of some junior the master role workers. They have claimed that they were working in the water resource department. But when we examined their documents, no valid documents were found. And because of that, the Honorable Court had directed us to produce the records to support our submission, Lordship. And we have the records, Lordship. We have got the records with us, Lordship.
No, but in the record, it is not there.
Nothing.
Then
No
what-
document.
You have to file an affidavit then.
It's a voluminous record, Lordship.
No, but have you filed any affidavit saying that you don't have any?
Yes, Lord.
Any
No,
affidavit?
no,
has been
no,
filed?
no, Lordship, we have.
So you will show the record to show that nothing is there.
Lordship.
What is there to show? These records will not help you.
Yes.
No, my lord, the basic contention was that by an order of this Honorable Court in the earlier law of litigation, it was directed to the respondents that they will verify whether our claims were there in view that those claims which our claims after verifying, they will inform to us. But our case in this petition is that we
Let
have not
Mr.
verified.
Das come, but apart from the record, see, you can produce the record to show something.
Yes,
How can you produce the record to show nothing?
Yes, Lordship.
It doesn't make any sense. So you have lost out on that.
No, my lord, if your lordship will kindly see the first order.
Let him come.
Yes.
Otherwise, I have got this. I can bring it on record, Lordship. This is a small thing.
You have an affidavit.
Yes, Lordship, I can.
He wants to file a short affidavit.
My lord, no problem.
Huh?
Lordship.
Then let us pass the order right now. How much time do you want?
2 weeks time, Lordship.
Achha, Mr. K. Mohammed and counsel is present for the writ petitioners. Mr. R.M. Das, learned standing counsel for the
Water Resource Department.
Water Resources Department submits that the records as called for by the court are available with him, but no documents pertaining to in support of the claim of the petitioners have been found in the record. The learned standing counsel for Water Resources Department prays for 2 weeks time to bring those facts on record by filing a short affidavit. Since the prayer is not opposed by the petitioner's counsel, same stands allowed. Registry to list this matter again on 16th of May 2025. The affidavit on behalf of the department be positively filed on or before 13th May 2025 by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel.
There is an interim order, it will come.
Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date.
Deeply obliged.
Timing admission matter,
Lordship, here I pray for some more time, Lordship.
So time was granted for filing
Yes,
affidavit.
yes, Lordship.
Letters are getting rolled over.
Lordship, the authorities have communicated me by telephone in the morning, Lordship. A short time, Lordship. A week's time
Yes.
will be sufficient.
It's a last chance. Heard Ms. P.
Yes, ma'am.
Chakravarti, P. Bhattacharjee, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel for
BTC.
BTC, who submits that he has received some instruction and shall positively file affidavit within 2 weeks by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. Ms. Bora, learned counsel is present for respond numbers 1 and 4. On the request of Mr. Chaudhary, learned counsel for respond numbers 2 and 3. This matter is directed to be listed again on 16th of May 2025. In the meantime, affidavit on behalf of the BTC authorities be filed by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, 4 weeks times may be granted to take necessary order as we didn't get any instruction from our client.
Instruction, this is a contempt matter. What has happened? You are appearing for whom?
Respondent number 1 and 2, lordship.
Yes, have the order been
They,
complied
they
with?
have yet to file the implement for new incumbents, lordship.
You want to file implement application?
Yes, lordship, to take necessary steps.
Huh?
Yes, lordship.
No, you have taken time for implement of new incumbent. Have you filed it?
No, lordship,
No,
not yet.
lordship,
Then
not yet.
we'll close the matter.
Lordship, 4 weeks time may be granted.
No, who is appearing with you? Your senior is there.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. BK Singh.
Where is he?
Lordship, he is not.
Then we'll tell him that we'll close the matter. You have not taken steps. 2023 order was passed. No steps have been taken. We'll call it after 10 minutes. Tell him that the
Lordship,
court
he
will
is
close
out
it.
of station actually.
Can't help it, then we'll close it. You have not taken steps. 2023 contempt matter. 17. You are appearing for whom?
Respondent number 1 and 2, appearing on behalf of Mr. M. Biswas.
Appearing on behalf of Mr.
M. Biswas.
Where is he?
Lordship,
Call him, call him.
yes, sir.
Call him.
Lordship, he had already left the court premises.
Then we'll pass an order here today. So what is the contempt here?
Lordship, I'm not aware of this.
All right, your name, please.
S. Sharma,
Miss, full name,
Sakshi Sri Sharma,
huh?
Sakshi Sri Sharma.
Learned counsel appearing for the petitioner,
Appearing on behalf of Mr. B.K. Singh.
appearing in this case on behalf of the BKC, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she does not have any instruction and therefore was unable to and therefore would not make any submission in this case. Learned counsel also could not answer any of the queries of the court. Similar is the case of Miss
J. Singfo.
J.
Singfo.
Singfo, learned counsel appearing for the respondent numbers
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Full stop. The order in this case was passed on 13/2/2017 and it appears that the same has not been complied with till today. Notwithstanding the same, the petitioner's counsel could not appraise this court as to the developments that have taken place in between. Under the circumstances, this court is left with no option but to adjourn this matter for 6 weeks.
My lord, petitioner initially filed this case for seniority and promotion. Today, I am not going to press this seniority. Only thing is that some amount is due, my lord. Lordship may kindly peruse Annexure C, page 16. It's admitted by my learned friend in his affidavit.
Yes, who is appearing for the?
I am appearing, Madam. Madam, the petitioner, Madam, he retired on 2012. And Madam, he filed the petition on 2018. Madam, there are some area dues to be payable, Madam. So,
How much is the amount?
My amount is, Madam, 5,88,167 rupees, Madam.
So what do you say? She's saying,
Madam, we have given a fresh proposal, madam, to the government.
Hmm.
Lordship will find the document at page 36, and except for, madam,
petitioner retired when?
2012, madam,
Can you give the date?
February.
Can you give the date?
29-2. Well,
You want to show which page?
Page, madam, 36, madam, and except for, madam.
Page 36.
36, madam. Of our affidavit, madam.
Then we'll dispose it off.
Madam.
We examine and
Yes,
heard Ms. P. Borman, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. P.
SP
Das, learned the standing counsel for the Employment and Craftsman Training Institution, appearing for the respond numbers
2 and 3, madam.
2 and 3. Mr. A. Chakraborty, learned G. Assam is present on behalf of the respond numbers.
1.
Respond number 1. Mr. For finance, anybody is there?
Madam, finance is there, madam.
Can you call someone, standing counsel finance?
Thank you, madam.
Mr. H. Chaliel, learned SC Finance. Is present on there, has appeared on behalf of the respond number 4. Full status. The writ petitioner hearing had retired from service on attaining the age of superannuation with effect from 29 to 2012 while serving as
instructor,
instructor
ITI.
in ITI Tinsukia.
Yeah.
Full stop. While in service, the petitioner was aggrieved due to promotions given to his junior by superseding him. Full stop. That apart, the arrear pay of the petitioner for the period from
April 1996.
for the increment during the period from 1/4/1996 to 28/2/2012 amounting to rupees 5,88,167 was also not paid to him by the department. Aggrieved thereby, the writ petitioner had approached this court by filing the present writ petition. Stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Ms. Borman, learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that our client is not pressing for the first relief, that is the effect of the date of promotion given to our client. However, insofar as the non-release of arrear pay is concerned, that being the admitted dues of the petitioner, direction be issued by this court to release the amount in a time-bound manner. Full stop. In support of her above argument, Ms. Borman has invited the attention of this court to the communication dated 23/5/2014 issued by the respondent number 3, addressed to the respondent number 2, as well as the subsequent communication dated 4/7/2024 issued by the respondent number 2, addressed to the Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam, Skill, Employment and Entrepreneurship Department. Full stop. Responding to the above, Mr. Das, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 2 and 3 has submitted that the claim of the petitioner for release of area dues of rupees 5,88,167 is admitted by the department. However, due to non-availability of certain documents at the relevant point of time, the claim of the petitioner could not be processed for releasing the amount. Full stop. The learned counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and who's coming for finance? Respondent number 1 and 4 have also not denied and disputed the claim of the petitioner, which is clearly borne out from the materials available on record. Situated thus, this court is convinced that the present is a fit case for issuance of a writ of mandamus directing the respondents to release the area dues of the petitioner. Stop. From a perusal of communication dated 4/7/2024 issued by the respondent number 2, it is apparent that although the amount of rupees 5,88,167 was found to be due to the writ petitioner on account of increment for the period of 1/4/1996 to 28/2012, the same was not released to him by the Treasury Department due to non-availability of documents showing that the petitioner had crossed the efficiency bar. Full stop. The department has, however, not denied the fact that petitioner was entitled to the above amount. In view of the above and considering the stand, you are appearing for whom? Whose name should I record? H. Elena P. Nayak, additional AG, Finance Department, Government. In view of the above and considering the stand taken by learned counsel for both the sides, this writ petition is being disposed of by directing the respondent authorities, more particularly the respondent numbers 1 and 4, to examine the claim of the petitioner, and on such verification, if the same is found to be genuine, necessary steps for releasing the amount due and payable to the petitioner be taken. The aforesaid exercise be completed as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Writ petition stands disposed of accordingly.
Obviously.
And appears for the petitioner who called matter stands have been over 4 weeks. Yes.
May I please the lordship?
Yes.
In this case, we have filed the IA for implement of new income matters yesterday.
Mr.
S. Royal.
S.
Roy.
Royal and Council submits that an application for implement of new incumbent has been filed in this case yesterday, that is give the date, which has not been listed. Office to verify and list this contempt case along with the interlocutory application.
Master Lordship.
Matter pertaining to termination, reply will be required. by respondents. And for the AG, my lord, no role to play.
No. Which is the administrative department?
Respondent number 1. Political B.
You don't want to file reply?
Not so. Order 4 weeks time, Lordship.
Huh?
Yet to receive any instruction, Lordship. Respondent 1 is concerned, Lordship.
Member active.
Yes.
All right. Who all are appearing in this case? Only.
I am
You are
appearing
for-
Respondent 1, Lordship.
Okay, but Mr. A. Sharma and counsel for the petition also have Mr. A. Chakravarti and a G. Assam appearing for respondent numbers 1 and 3 who prays for 4 weeks further time to obtain instruction and file affidavit in this case. Mr. B. Sharma and counsel is present for the respondent numbers. Respondent number 4. None has appeared for respondent number 5 on the request of the learned G. Assam. 4 weeks further time is granted for filing affidavit. It is made clear that no further time will be granted to the state for filing. It is made clear that since it is a matter of termination from service, no further time will be granted to the respondents for filing affidavit. This is the matter accordingly.
Obliged. And on the last occasion, I could not place the compliance order, my lord. My lord will just see page number 39, para 4 is the direction.
Page number
39. There was the direction to place it before the DLC, my lord.
Yes.
It was placed, my lord. It was recommended to be placed before the SLC, my lord. Order dated, my lord, 2nd
None
September
appears for
24.
the writ petitioner, Mr. R. The learned counsel appearing for the.
My lord, respondent number 1. It's a
Respondent
contempt.
number 1 has produced a copy of the resolution adopted in the meeting dated 2/9/2024 of the DLC of this is DLC of Dimahasa Autonomous Council to submit that in terms of the direction issued by this court, the case of the petitioner was placed before the DLC, which has recommended her case for appointment to the SLC. Therefore, the order of this court has already been complied with. I have perused the resolution dated 2/9/2024 produced by Mr. Dhar from which it is apparent that the order of this court has been complied with. In view of the above, by retaining a copy of the resolution dated 2/9/2024 of the DLC of Dimahasa Council on record, this contempt case stands closed. You are appearing for whom? Ms. J. Gogoi, learned counsel is present for respondent number 4.
May it please Lordship, my lord, the direction here is to give the benefit of minimum pay scale to the petitioners who rendered their service as masteral workers. Lord. The relevant portion is page 16.
Lordship, report number 4 will is filing an affidavit today, Lordship. Will file it today, Lordship.
What is the instruction? What is your instruction?
Lordship, I don't have the instruction in this file, Lordship.
Then how will you file affidavit today?
Lordship, we have served them a copy, Lordship.
I have received just few minutes back, my lord.
All right, Miss
T. Wapangla.
T. Wapangla, and counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr.
C. Sharma.
C. Sharma, and counsel for the respondent number.
Respondent number 1, 3, 4, and 7. Lordship.
1, 3, 4 submits that a counter affidavit on behalf of the
Respondent number 4.
respondent number 4 is being filed today during the course of the day. Ms. Wapangla has confirmed receipt of a copy of this. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 2 weeks by tagging the affidavit with the record of the case. Yes.
My lord, this contempt was filed for non-compliance of the order dated 27/3/2024.
Hmm.
The operative part of the order, my lord, is at page 26 and 27. The direction of this honorable court, my lord, was to pay the petitioner from a date of initial engagement in the Nerivalam, the minimum pay that she is entitled to in the pay scale. Now, while the contempt, my lord, was pending, she was in receipt of a communication at page 39. That communication, my lord, did not release any payment, but merely laid down the chart of the minimum pay scale which she was entitled to draw. Thereafter, your lordship, on 10/2/2025, an amount was credited to her account in the guise
Any
of
appeal preferred against this order?
No, Lordship.
Then are you complying with the order?
Lordship, we have released the payment.
No, that is my issue. That is the submission, my lord. Whether it's a bona fide issue or not, your lordship will go into it.
No, you have, some payment has been released.
Yes, the
Lordship.
payment
As per
which-
our calculation, we have given, but if you want to
No,
dispute.
fair enough. I'm not disputing with that. Your lordship will close the petition. What my submission is that they have given me, they themselves have submitted a chart on the pay which I'm entitled to. Just two documents I wish to proceed, furnish for this honorable
Mr.
court.
Sharma, there can be no direction issued in this contempt case.
Whether there is
So
a-
whatever you submit,
Yes.
the end order, let me dictate it. Then you go on submitting.
No, I have nothing on that, your lordship. In
Then
fact,
what is
contempt
there to hear now?
the willful disobedience of this court's order.
Hmm.
Whether there is a bona fide in release of the payment. the
That
payment-
cannot be examined unless you question it.
Yes, I understand that. I just want to bring it
That
before this
cannot be
honorable
examined.
court's note.
That's the problem with the contempt case.
Because around 30 lakhs was owed to me, subject to
How
the
much has been released?
2,41,000 after 15 years of service. That's what I wanted to point.
You made a point.
Yes, yes.
But how can it be?
No, absolutely. No, because I wanted to
in the
bring the bona
contempt.
fide.
Not in the contempt. I do agree, he might be having some
Yes.
grievance, but that,
But why don't we keep the contempt pending if you want
but
to challenge?
Lordship, I can very well lay down bring the chart and place it before the honorable court. But that is the
The
amount
court had
which,
not identified any
No,
amount.
No.
Then nothing can
The
be done.
legality of
Heard
the.
Mr. M. Sharma and counsel for the writ petition, for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary appearing for the respondents who submit that in terms of the order of this court, the amount payable to the petitioner has been calculated and the same has already been released. Therefore, the order of the court has been complied with. Mr. Sharma, on the other hand, submits that the exercise conducted by the respondents is not bona fide, as the genuine amount due and payable to his client has not been paid. First, be that as it may, the said aspect of the matter can be examined only if the calculation of the petitioner made by the respondent is assailed by the petitioner in an appropriate proceeding. In view of the above, by granting leave to the petitioner to file appropriate proceeding, if so advised, this contempt case stands closed. We can't help it. We can't.
No,
go
I
into
understand,
that.
understand. I just want to have that noted in the order. I'm grateful, my lord.
Similar matter may be disposed of.
Similar order.
Yes, yes.
Disposed of. Give the correct number of the review writ petition pertaining to this. Take the order from her.
allot as per Lozima Court order dated 7/4/25, Lordship.
And who's for 1 to 6 already?
Yes, they are aware.
1 to 7 already appeared.
Supposed to appear, my lord, respondent number 9, my lord. Tomorrow I will.
1 minute. Who is appearing for 1 to 7?
Hello, I am appearing for 2, 3, 5. Lordship.
Okay, you right. Heard Mr. M. Khan, counsel for the writ petitioner. The respondent numbers 1 to 7 in 7 herein are represented by the learned, the respective departmental counsel. First up, the Lozima Court order dated 7/4/2025 indicates that service of notice on the remaining 2 respondents, that is respondent number 8 and 9, is complete. Mr. K.R. Padgeri, learned counsel, has appeared and submitted that he has instructions to appear for the respondent number 9 in this case. In view of the Mr. Patgari to file wakalatnama within 2 weeks from today. The registry to verify as to whether any counsel has entered appearance for the respondent number 8 and list the matter thereafter for admission by reflecting the name of learned counsel for all the respondents in the court list.
My lord, if I may, my lord, there is a judgment of this coordinate bench, my lord. Or my lord, I can place it on another.
Place it on admission, Lord, will finish it.
May I please, my lord?
Hmm.
My lord, as per the order dated 26/3/25, my lord, there was a direction given to bring the, if any vacancy is available in Barak Village district or not. Was in the IA, my lord, since there was a status quo order. In the status quo order, I have not joined the new place where I was sent for. Now, as per the status quo order, I should have been accommodated in the same place. Since I have not resigned from that, I have not discharged that place. So accordingly, this IA was filed since there is a status quo order. And after hearing the IA, the Honorable Court has observed on 26/3/25.
So read petition is ready for disposal.
My lord,
Let me see what is the instruction.
affidavit we have not filed yet, my lord. The instruction in terms of your lordship's large order, my lord.
So vacancies are available.
Vacancies available, but my lord, some other persons are also pressing before the government. In fact, my lord, some days before your lordship has been pleased to interact another matter where similarly situated another person has been transferred from Kasar district to Hailakandi. So my lord, that transfer order was not interfered with.
You say there is a court order. Government has to
Yes, my
follow
lord,
this
that can
court
be done, my whatever your lordship directs, my lord. But otherwise, my lord, in this matter, as a matter of right, the petitioner doesn't have any right to continue.
All right, we'll post the read petition on Tuesday for necessary orders.
Yes, my lord.
In the light of the instruction obtained.
Yes.
Heard Mr.
K. Vishwakarma.
K. Vishwakarma, learned counsel appearing for the read petitioner applicant. Also heard Mr. D.P. Bora, learned standing counsel for Health and Family Welfare Department, who has obtained the instruction as per the order dated 26/3/2025, passed by this court in the connected IS civil number 706 of 2025. A perusal of the written instruction indicates the vacancy position available in the 3 Borakville districts pertaining to the post of Chief Medical and Health Officer as well as Additional Chief Medical and Health Officer. Full stop. In view of the above, Mr. Bora submits that appropriate order disposing of the writ petition itself can be passed by this court on assessing the merit of the prayer made in the writ petition. Mr. Vishwakarma learned counsel has also agreed to such a record. In view of the above, this IA be listed in view of the above, the connected writ petition being WPC number 4902 of 2024 be listed for admission hearing on 6/5/2025 as a fixed item along with the IA. In the meantime, you have a copy of this?
No, my lord,
I will serve a copy.
Can you serve him a copy?
I will serve.
In the meantime, Mr. Vishwakarma to obtain instruction in the light of the communication dated 23/4/2025 produced by Mr. Bora. First, an attempt would be made to finally dispose of the writ petition at this stage of admission hearing.
I'm obliged, my lord.
Mr. Corbin. Yes.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I have filed this IA. After filing the petition, they are harassing me to an extent that I have been has to file one IA. Because lordship, last year this writ petition was in motion hearing and the honorable court has passed notice of motion, but till now there is not filed an affidavit. And recently, after that also, page 18 of my IA lordship, here assessment recorded for 2023-24, APAR. APAR full form is Annual Performance Appraisal Report, lordship. So here, first officer is totally negatively oriented, comes out with the ideas to cripple the operation, despite written advisory notes attitude has remained negatively oriented same. And last part also, the officer is not fit to work in the region of AGM, finance and audit with this kind of adamancy, etc., etc. So this type of comments will affect my career, affect my service career, in spite of a
FTI.
how it can do
You
so.
received
Yes.
copy.
Copy already provided.
My lord will provide us 4 weeks time, we'll file affidavit.
In the
main
meantime,
case also, we have not filed, my lord, we have to receive instruction, therefore 4 weeks time may be given.
and lordship, in the meantime, I am transferred on 27/1/2025. I has been transferred to zonal office from regional office, but within 3 months, I am again transferred to Simla after filing this writ petition. And after filing this IA, again I am transferred within 3 months. How is it possible, lordship? I am protected, and those advice came on integrity
No,
part.
you file your affidavit, we list it on 16th of May. You file your, in the IA, you file your affidavit.
In the meantime, I am protected, lordship.
No, let him file the affidavit. on 16th.
Because I am,
Yes, sir, Mr. G. Das, Lanik Council for the applicant peruse the prayer made in the IA. Mr. S. Chakravarti.
SK
Lanik-
Chakravarti.
SK Chakravarti, Lanik Standing Council FCI appearing for the opposite parties has prayed for 3 weeks time to file objection opposing the prayer in the IA. Mr. Das, on the other hand, has prayed for an interim order from this court protecting the interest of his client by contending that in view of the proceedings instituted before this court, his client has been repeatedly transferred with a view to harassing. If the allegation made by the petitioner turns out to be correct, then the same would be considered to be of serious nature by this court. However, before the opposite parties file their objection, this court is reluctant to express any further opinion in the matter, save and except providing that the objection on behalf of the department shall positively be brought on record on or before 14th of May 2025 by serving advance copy upon the applicant's counsel. The registry to list this case again on 16th of May 2025 as a fixed item for orders. It is made clear that if no objection is filed on or before the date fixed by this court, this IA will be taken up. The prayer made in the IA shall be taken up for consideration based on materials available on record. The last meeting.
May I please your lordship? Your lordship, I have filed this application for making certain correction in dates, which already on that day hearing you already pointed out me. But now it has to be corrected, lordship. So that I have mentioned in para 3, your lordship, that in the 4th line of para 2 of judgment, it is typed as discharge from service on 31/1/2001, whereas it ought to have been 31/10/2001.
Actually, only this correction.
No, there are 2 more. I have brought one corrected copy also, if your lordship underlined that the dates which had to be corrected. Then again in the same para 9th line, representation dated 31/1/2004 ought to have been 21/1/2004. And then in para 4, your lordship, 2nd and 7th line, your lordship, the back in service on 25/6/15, whereas it ought to have been 28/5/15. Similarly, 6th line, para date, it is typed as 26/3/2001, which ought to have been 23/5/2001.
No, 31/1/2001.
Yes,
According to you, it should be 31/10/2000.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay.
Then representation Ninth line, same para.
Hmm.
Representation dated 31/1/2004. Ought to have been 21/1, not 31, it is 21. Similarly, Your Lordship, para 4 of the judgment, in the second line, typed is back in service on 25/6/15, whereas it ought to have been 28/5/15. Similarly, in sixth line, the same para, date is typed as 26/3/2001, which ought to have been 23/5/2001. And one, Your Lordship, that is not, yeah, same, the date is recorded as 28/5/15, same para, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, seventh line. It is also 28/5, it should be 28/5. This much.
No, which should be 28/5, the last one, last
8, 3, 4, 5, 6.
para.
Para 4, Your Lordship, seventh line. Appointment as 23/5/2001.
6/15.
Huh?
That will be 25/6/15 only. That is in our affidavit, because that is the
So many mistakes we have to see, because there
Four
could be some.
mistake, totally to 4
No,
mistakes.
if there are mistakes in the petition, then.
Not in petition, in synopsis, Your Lordship, not all. 2 mistake in synopsis and 2 in recording. I can show the synopsis.
The writ petition, they have sought the date 25/6/15 only.
Then it is okay. 26.
There in the writ petition is.
No, but then you tell us what is your stand. You agree with it?
Only one date I don't agree, otherwise rest are have to be. can be
Only
correct.
one date?
Which one?
That is 25/6/15 is correct, my lord.
Not 28.
Not 28/5.
Okay.
Rest all.
25?
6/15.
Where is 25/6/15?
In
Which
the
para?
Paragraph 4, 7th line.
He was taken back in service on?
It is 28/5, Your Lordship. It is letter is here. Next year.
So
It
many
is not
mistakes,
agreeing with you.
there must be, these are dates picked up from your file.
No, Your Lordship, those in my file also it is correct. Only one mistake was there that I admit it. Otherwise, it is okay, sir. Your Lordship. You will see, which is 28.
Mr. Gupta, you examine it. We'll take up the matter next
My
week. Let her go through it. We'll have it next week.
Next week?
You are available next week?
No, I am available.
All right. This I heard Ms. K. Yadav and counsel for the applicant. This IE has been filed with a prayer to correct certain typographical errors in the order, judgment and order dated 3/4/2025 passed by this court in WPC number 6268/2017. Mr. H. Gupta and his CGC appearing for the opposite parties has prayed for a little time to examine the IA and respond to the same. In view of the above and on the request of Mr. Gupta, this matter be listed again in the next week.
Much longer.
For orders.
Good.
This is over.
And did you?